Good evening, everybody. And welcome to JFK's annual Spring Sports Recognition Program, where we all have a chance to look back and celebrate the completion of another successful sports season here at Kennedy. There are many players that contribute to a complete and successful season. First and foremost, you, the parents and guardians, you provide invaluable support to your athletes, whether it's rides to and from practice or games, whether it's providing late night dinners, going to the games. It is much appreciated and very motivational for everybody. So athletes out there, give your parents and guardians a round of applause. It also doesn't work without the dedication of all the coaches. It's not just what you see on the field. A lot of it is off the field, during the school day, helping out with classes, any advice in general. But my coaches are always available to your sons and daughters. So thank you very much, coaches. Give them a round of applause. And finally, the athletes. The one thing that's really incredible about the athletes here at Kennedy is that they recognize that it's a season-long commitment. It's not just a club to come hang out whenever I feel like it to play a sport. They're there a lot of times off season. They're there from March every day during the lousy weather that spring provides us. It's a long season, it's a lot of hours, it's late nights, it's doing homework late. So I want to give a round of applause to all the athletes for their commitment. And now for some more words. Dr. Parry, our principal.
Thank you, track team. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Weisenstein, for hosting this great event, as usual. Thank you, parents, for supporting these children through the chaos of tryouts and practice and games and tournaments, weekdays, weekends, week in and week out. Thank you, coaches, for the energy and support you give our student athletes. Coaching high school means that you spend many, many, many hours away from your own family and obligations, and I sincerely thank you for the sacrifices you make for these student athletes. Seniors, as your high school athletic experience comes to a close, I hope that you're able to look back on the last 4 years and be proud of what you've accomplished. I'm not just talking about wins and losses, because while wins and losses are important, the accomplishments of a high school athlete shouldn't be defined by the wins and losses alone. Accomplishments like playing the game the right way, being a role model for underclassmen, being coachable, being a good teammate, battling back from catastrophic injury. These are all accomplishments that never see a stat book, never see a box score, but they're accomplishments that you should all be proud of. And speaking of accomplishments to be proud of, for the first time in many, 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 many years, we had a Mustang student athlete receive all division honors in 3 sports as a sophomore. Grant Lorenzen, congratulations. Grant was named to the all-gold division in football and the all-blue division in basketball and baseball. Like I said, he's a sophomore. He's actually a pretty good guy, too. So congrats, Grant. Very proud of you. To the rest of you underclassmen, the future is now. These accomplishments I talk about only happen with the hard work that happens during the off season. I remember when my 2 sons who are now in college were freshmen, and I said to a friend of mine who's a football coach, I said, what do they need to do to be better at football? Because they had never played football until freshman year. And he said, without hesitation, without thinking, 2 words, weight room. So kids, get after it this summer, hit the weight room. We look forward to seeing you in the fall. And seniors, so once again, thank you, best of luck and congratulations. And as always, go Mustangs.
Thank you, Dr. Parry. Just to give you a quick idea of how this is going to work, every coach is going to have the chance to come up here, say a few words about their team, introduce their athletes, and give out a few awards. And at the end, when we're done, don't go anywhere. There's going to be a brief 2 to 3 minute slide presentation on the screen that I promise you will come down by the end of the day. The first team that's going to be up is golf, which is coached by Coach Kirk. Golfers, you can come on up. Unfortunately, Coach Kirk could not be here this evening. He's at an event for his own daughter at high school. So I am going to graciously step in, and I have some remarks left to me by Coach Kirk. The 2024 Mustang varsity golf team finished the season with a record of 8-7. The season had its challenges, and this team met each of those along the way. The Mustangs ended the regular season winning its last 2 matches. The team did fall short to Woodbridge in the first round of the GMCs. The team only had 1 senior on the roster, so expectations are high. Now let's meet the group. The participation award winners. And please forgive me if I mispronounce your name. I did rehearse this, and I did do well, so let's see what happens. Hita Patel. You could stand up. Sam Rosario. And now for your varsity letter winners. Anjali Campbell. Dia Chandawala, Leilani Cox, Michelle Etienne, Allison Gosang. Did I get that right? Sophia Cott, Priyam Nayak, Shivani Patel, Tejas Pawar, and Jaden Sardine. Congratulations to all of you. Now we have some specific awards to give out. First, for sportsmanship. This individual was a 2-year letter winner who does a great job representing our program on the course, Anjali Campbell. Come on up.
Pose for a picture.
For most improved, this 3-year letter winner has made great strides in his golf game each and every year. Please welcome Jaden Sardine. Good job, Jaden. Now for our MVP, most valuable player. 2-year letter winner who is almost like a second coach. She's reliable and a really, really hard worker. Congratulations to Allison Gosai.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And last but not least, our Mustang Award. This will be going to a 3-year letter winner and a great representative of JFK High School. She's a true Mustang who is involved in so many school-related activities on top of being a key member of the golf program. Please welcome Michelle Etienne. Congratulations, golf team.
Thank you.
Next up, we have boys tennis led by Coach K and Coach D.
Good evening. I'd like to thank the administration, Dr. Parry, beautiful speech. Mr. Weisenstein, awesome job. Funny thing has it, years ago, Ron and I met, and he has become a better person and a true inspiration. I'd also like to thank Alexis Heaney. She has helped a number of our players make it through the season. And last but not least, Miss Massaro in the front office, the behind-the-scenes things that she does are immeasurable. Now with our 2024 boys tennis team, Yadish Yalatar, Ravant Reddy, Arush Bak, stay standing, guys, stay standing, Sharia Talang, Roshan Adam, Vaibhav Shenoy, Prithvi Dave, Pramod Sesh, Liam Chang, Joel Raj, Ronak Gowda, Arjun Jagadish, Shiv Favachelvin, Arush Kandori. All right, you guys can sit. Now for our seniors. One of in tennis, the opening lineups, the home coach gets to say something about how the match should be or what to present it. Seniors and seniors that are in the audience, you started out, the world shut down. Senior year, solar eclipse and an earthquake. You had a memorable high school career. Every one of my athletes are not only athletes, but they're tremendous students, and that's what makes me proud. All right, we talk about our priorities as a program: family, school, then tennis. They have embraced that to the max, and that makes me proud. Our seniors, Vihan Agarwal, Sriram Gunamela, Sham Iyer, Matish Kaur, Jeffrey Ebner, Jeet Kachapatel, and Ishan Nagpal. Gentlemen, I'll always remember you. Thank you very much for an awesome 4 years. And now for our award winners. Most improved. Last year, he started out as a doubles player and advanced through the ranks up to our singles position. He played the majority of the season as our second singles player, but he also filled in when our first singles was out. Our most improved award winner is Ronak Gowda.
You have to take a picture. You can sing over a little bit. Get it down. Good job.
My next award winner was earlier today. I wrote in the book Perseverance, and remember, all right, perseverance is the key. Showed up to practice as a freshman, and he became the cheerleader of the team, all right, because he arrived a little late, and he contributed where he could, and he continued to flourish as a person, as a player. And this year he played he was the anchor, all right, of our second doubles team. Varsity, the sportsmanship award goes to Matish Garland. most valuable. It goes without saying, this young man, he was our most valuable player for the last 4 years. It is very difficult in tennis because you play against the best person on the other team, and he did a tremendous job. He made it through. He made it through to the second round of the state tournament this year, which is a major accomplishment. First time in many, many years that somebody has done that. Our most valuable player, Ishan Nagel. Last but not least, this gentleman's freshman year, I met him in February. Now, normally in February, we're getting ready for the tennis season, but I met him because I was working out with the swim team out in the parking lot. And I look over and there's 1 or 2 guys in there, and I go, hey, do you go to school here? He goes, yeah. I go, ooh, all right, you got a nice serve. And he has flourished into a true gentleman of the sport. All right, he embodies everything that's pure and good with athletics. Our Varsity Mustang Award goes to Jeet Kacha Patel. And once again, our 2024 boys tennis team. Great job, guys. And I apologize, this is long in coming, all right? Vihan, can you come up and accept your award for the most improved player in 2022? And I do have one more announcement. A person who, when I first was approached by the job of being the boys' tennis coach, I looked at a person in the room. I said, "She's in the Hall of Fame." All right. And when I talked to her and I asked her, "Will you help?" and when she said yes, it's been a great ride. The person who helps out the most, that offers a tremendous amount to the youth of John F. Kennedy High School, Miss DiLeonardo.
Congratulations, boys tennis. Next up, we have boys volleyball led by Coach Stallone.
Good evening, and thank you for all for being here. Congratulations to all spring programs. I want to echo the thanks to our administration, Mrs. Heaney and Ms. Mazzaro, for their support behind the scenes. I also want to thank the families, students, and everyone else who supported us. Additionally, I want to thank our managers, Olivia Kuzinski and Samara Rios. Lastly, I could not have done this job without my fellow coaches, Ms. Barlow and Coach McCarthy. Before I talk about this season, let me introduce the varsity boys volleyball team. Please stand up as I call a name and try to hold your applause until the end. All right, Miles Carino, Amar Chowdhury, Peter Svjanovic, Jim Ajarshi, Jaden France, Raman Pandit, Aryan Patel, Manan Patel, Nate Richmond, Eddie Santiago, Bhavik Shah, and Sean Tapaccio. Applause. This year, we were able to expand our program and add a freshman team, which is a big milestone for us. For Varsity, we had the core of last season returning. However, consistency was our Achilles heel, and we ended up with a respectable overall 10-12 record, but close, but no cigar was our theme. We came in second at the Open Essex County VOTEC tournament, which was a whole lot of fun and respectable nonetheless. We competed with but lost powerhouse Oldbridge and did the same at Ridge in the first round of the state tournament. Now for our awards. Sportsmanship Awards. This athlete is mostly quiet, but always has a positive attitude. He's a solid athlete, plays more than one sport, does not complain and accepts his role. The Sportsmanship Award goes to Jaden France.
Hey!
Most improved player. This award goes to a player who did not start playing until last year. He had a slow start of the season, but as the season progressed, was able to consistently contribute. Despite having little control over his serve, it was effective nonetheless. The MIP award goes to Jimit Darji. The most valuable player. This athlete started playing volleyball his freshman year and even earned a spot on Varsity back then as middle blocker. He has been our team's most effective outside hitter, leading the team in kills, and earned also all-white division honors this year. The MVP award goes to co-captain Peter Zjanovic. The Mustang Award encompasses all the other awards. This player is an excellent student. He always accepts his role on the court and has more team spirit than curls in his hair. The Mustang Award goes to Eddie Santiago.
Yeah.
Thank you again. Good luck to all the seniors. This was the 2024 boys volleyball team.
Thank you, Coach Bode. Congratulations again, boys volleyball. The next team we will recognize is girls track, led by Coach Bost.
Good evening. First of all, I want to give thanks to our administration, our custodians, Ms. Heaney and Ms. Mazzaro in the main office. I want to give a special shout out to my assistant coaches, DiMarino and Josco. I want to thank every athlete for working hard, having fun, and continuing to find ways to improve throughout the season. I am so proud of the PRs that almost every athlete has hit this season, as well as the athletes who have placed in the meets we went to. There is nothing better than seeing the excitement on everyone's face after they beat their personal best or earned a medal in an event. To the seniors, I wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. I know you will be nothing but successful, and I can't thank you enough for all you've given to this program. Now, I would like to take the time to introduce our varsity athletes. Kim Barron, Sanvi Barj, Honey Holiday Lee Gallegos, Veda Chosky, Layla Gray, Nimrat Kaur, Jasleen Kaur, Tegpreet Kaur, Isabella McGarry, Omatola Oyenkalade, Tithi Patel, Krishna Pathak, Varsha Ranjan, Jasiya Sainz, Darshana Shah, and Niyati Sharma. Yes, have a seat. Now for our special awards. The first award is the Sportsmanship Award, and this award will go to a person who is not only works hard for her position, but also steps up when someone else needs help, whether it be a coach or a teammate. This person is always leading by example, and I know she is someone I can always count on. This year's Sportsmanship Award goes to Darshana Shah. Next up is the Most Improved Player Award. This award goes to someone who fought hard last year and earned herself a starting spot on varsity this year. This athlete is always asking what she can do better and asks for workouts to make her stronger and faster. Well, the hard work has paid off because she has improved her 100 and 200 meter time by a lot. This year's Most Improved is Honey Holiday League Gallegos. The next award is the Most Valuable Player Award. This player has showed her experience by being someone who consistently places at meets and leading the team. Her leadership has been valuable in moving this team forward the past 4 years. She has taught me a lot about track and what it takes to excel in the sport. I want to wish this athlete all the best in her college career as she is continuing on with track and field. This year's MVP is Omatola Oyenkalade. There it is. Lastly is the Mustang Award. I always save this one for last because it encompasses all the other awards. This year's recipient has shown to be a great teammate, a great student, a great leader, and a key component to this program for the past 4 years. This year's Mustang Award goes to Varsha Ranjan. Give it up for your 2024 girls track team.
Next up, we have boys track, led by Coach Heaney.
Good evening. Welcome, family, friends, colleagues, athletes. I'd like to start off by thanking our administration, our athletic trainer, Ms. Massaro in the office, and most importantly, my 2 assistant coaches, which I couldn't do a single thing without, Ms. Duran and Mr. Rabeji. They truly are the behind the scenes that make me look better than I really am. The athletes that you see amongst you here today are an extraordinary group. We started off early March, mid-March, and we bear the freezing cold weather, the rain, the weight room, the weekends, the in and out, and then the extreme heat like we had just 2 weeks ago at the GMCs. I couldn't be prouder than this group you see here today. In no particular order, if you'll hold your applause. Achilles 2, Alex Polino, Gershon Singh, Malik Vega, Nick Hine, Shreyas Metapali, Ayan Amin, Dwij Brahma, Nathan Regis, Gabriel Cavalcante, Sanjay Krishna Chezian, Taylor Don, Om Patel, Sohan Amadi, Matt Page, Madhav Patel, Anshul Patel, Brendan Denty, Leo Mania, Duvel Jones, Leon, Kyler Doe, Gershon Singh, Anthony Mara, Matt Rodriguez, Mon Desai. Got everybody? Fahim Howell. Oh, we didn't sign in today. I can't see. Paul Mills, all right. We didn't all sign in like I had asked, I guess. And Christian. What's that? And Vishnu Khatri. Well, they were supposed to sign in. My apologies. These gentlemen you see amongst you here, take a seat real quick. You know, only given four awards makes it extremely difficult. The coaches and I get together and we try to make it as equitable as possible and say, okay, let's try to find the best of the best. And that is difficult amongst this group, particularly this year. And I can't stress that enough. For our first award, thank you, sir. Our most valuable player this year is an athlete on and off the track that is just always putting his best foot forward. He's a stellar athlete, He's also Blue Division, All Division for the Blue GMC this year. Your most valuable player for the boys track team, Nicholas Hine. Our most improved player this year is a gentleman who is quiet, but really shines through. Here I am thinking the whole time that he was solely a runner, but turns out he is quite the long triple jumper as well. This year, the most improved player who continually astounds us as the coaches, Vishnu Khatri. Congratulations. Congratulations. Our Mustang Award, which is presented for effort, commitment, dedication, and all around everything that embodies what a Mustang is. Winter track, spring track, this young man has been with me quite a few seasons and is continually getting better and better, but he is what a Mustang represents. Gershon Singh. Thank you. Our last award for tonight is the Sportsmanship Award. Unfortunately, this young man couldn't be here tonight, but when I think of sportsmanship, an all-around nice guy, and someone who's a pleasure to have on the team, always looking to help, always looking to do better, this year's Sportsmanship Award goes to Marvin Jean-Baptiste. Ladies and gentlemen, the boys track team.
Next up, we have softball led by Coach Gallagher.
All right, good evening, everyone. First, want to thank Dr. Perry, the administration here at JFK, Mr. Weisenstein, Ms. Massaro, of course, our wonderful trainer, Alexis Heaney. All of our athletes are very fond of Mrs. Heaney and are often in her office. We don't know what we would do without her. I also really need to thank my assistant coaches. All 4 of our coaches were alumni of JFK. We played in the program. We have a commitment and a pride level to JFK softball that is unmatched. I couldn't do anything without them, so I really am thankful for them, grateful for them. Coach Polakis, class of 2013. We have Coach Ferreira, class of 06, and we have Coach Moyer, class of 88? 89, okay. Yes. I'm going to first recognize our JV. Many of our girls are not here for whatever reason, but I'm just going to recognize the girls that are here. Please hold your applause to the end. Caitlin Brito, Layla Smith, Amarie Aracena, Kylie DeLugos, Kiana Rodriguez, Kelsey Feliciano, Jessica Rodriguez, Anaya Clark, Olivia Jean, Michaela Quinones, and Gianna Marquez. Thank you, girls. The 2024 Lady Mustangs finished the season with a record of 7-16, but that doesn't really tell the whole story of this team. We really struggled to start the season, and we're faced with a bit of adversity after 3 games. We needed to make some changes. We lost a key player, and we switched a lot of things a lot of times. We were 2-12 on May 2nd, and most teams, May 2nd, weather's getting nice, kind of pack it in, kind of just work through the season, let's get it done, and we move on to the next season. Not this group. This group showed up for senior day, we won big on senior day, and then they just never looked back. So we were 2-12 on May 2nd, and we finished 7-16. We entered the invitational tournament. We beat everybody by the 10-run rule until the final. The final, we were 1 play away from winning. We played a great game. We went down to Allentown to play the number 4 seed. They were game-ending run on second base in the 5th inning. We hung tight. They never gave in. We ended up playing the whole game, so for us, that was a victory. They never quit on each other. This is a credit to them as people, to you parents, for raising such tremendous, persevering athletes. They played for each other, and at our postseason meeting, every single player said their highest point of the season was the team bonding and the family feeling that our team grew into. I'm so proud of them. I can't wait to see what the returning underclassmen get to do. We are playing in the summer, so hopefully next season will be a little more successful than this season. Mary and Chris, our only 2 seniors, please stand up. You both definitely left your mark here at Kennedy. We're gonna have the Chris Awards, 2nd annual next year. You can come back for that. And Mary, we can't wait to see what you do at Montclair. Congratulations and thank you for everything. I'd also like to recognize the other members of the team. Juniors, Lorelei Lorenzen, Ariana DeLugos, Mia Montanez. Sophomores, Courtney Polikis, Madeline Smirnock, Leah Polanco, Rosalind Giordano, and freshmen Kylie Ondeco and Isabella Aquino. Congratulations on a great season. Okay, now on to the awards. Our first award is the Sportsmanship Award. Sportsmanship is defined as a commitment to fair play, ethical behavior, and integrity. It is having discipline to always be at your best for your teammates and know what they need. Our Sportsmanship Award winner is the epitome of that, especially this season. She has grown so much in her ability to give to her teammates. We're so proud of her. She actually played this season with a smile on her face. It was fun to watch. It was great to see. Her team played for her, and our Sportsmanship Award winner is Chris Kuzar. Our most improved player this season rose to every single challenge that she was faced with. We needed a catcher, she stepped up. She worked with positive energy to do her best. When that needed to be changed, we moved her to the outfield and she completely thrived. Her confidence and communication has grown to a level that I could never have imagined. She's only a sophomore. The improvement has been drastic. If it continues, who knows what this athlete can do, but our most improved player this year is Madeline Smirnock. These next 2 awards really could have gone either way. Mustang Award, Most Valuable Player, they were one and the same. We had 2 captains this season. Both captains were truly leaders, both on and off the field, in their team bonding, whether it was getting them to practice, whether it was setting up practice. I'm gonna go with the Mustang Award first. She is a 3-year member of our Lady Mustang program, and she stepped up the most in the most selfless way when we needed it. She took on the role as catcher and completely changed our team. She is a career .450 hitter and recorded her 100th hit this season. But more than her softball ability, she is the mom of the group. She's going to play Montclair next year, and we cannot wait to see what you will do. Our Mustang Award is Mary Ellis Report. Our most valuable player goes to the player that is the truest sense of a team leader. She runs to put the bases out at every practice. She is the last to leave the dugout. She hustles to pick up balls in between drills. She is always carrying equipment and oftentimes has to be told by the coaching staff, it's not your turn today. Beyond what she does for the team, she's pretty darn good at softball. She moved to shortstop this season and settled her infield quite a bit. Some of the plays that she made are Sports Center worthy. In addition to her defense, she can flat out hit. She finished the season with a .492 batting average, 29 hits, 29 runs, 6 doubles, 5 triples, 1 home run. When she's not hitting for power, she's dropping down bunts. Her slugging percentage was .814. She was all division and all conference, coming back from a year where she was injured. Our most valuable player is Lorelei Lorenzen.
Okay.
2024 Lady Mustangs.
I know. Can't cry.
Great job, softball. Congratulations. Last and certainly not least, baseball, led by Coach Davis.
Hey, when he's done.
Oh, no, no, no. I got good stuff.
All right, as the last team to be announced tonight, we'd like to start with a couple thanks, kind of repeated, but thank you again, Dr. Perry, our principal here. Thanks again to athletic director, Mr. Ron Weisenstein, athletic trainer, Mrs. Alexis Heaney. Big thank you for Ms. Athletic Secretary Doreen Mazzaro. Without any of them, our season would be possible. Also, before we get to the players, let me thank our coaches, assistant coaches, varsity assistant Don Rella, head JV coach John Newhoff, JV assistant Brian Molina, and other assistant who could not be here tonight, varsity assistant Justin Silva. Tonight, as we recognize some of the accomplishments of our team, first let me say to the guys, I'm forever grateful for the opportunity to lead you to be my first year head coach. Couldn't have a better group to start my first head coaching career with. These guys every day have committed to being a better player as well as individuals. As far as our record, our record didn't reflect the numbers we hope in the win column, but I truly believe this team has set the tone for the future of Kennedy baseball. With that being said, we owe a large part to our group of seniors. These 4 young men have been perfect examples of the term student athletes. As before we start recognizing the 2024 roster, I'll say a few of the season's probably best memories, best moments. Number 1 would be being at the time an undefeated 14-0, number 2 in the state Spotswood team. Another good memory would be beating St. Thomas Aquinas, which is outside of Woodbridge and Columbia, probably the next rival, who just lost in the state championship Friday, so that was a big win for our program. Playing on one of the most unique baseball fields in the country. It's a turf baseball field on the roof of Union City High School. Selfishly, that might have been one of my best memories, more than theirs, actually. And then a couple of players hitting their first career varsity home runs, and one of our players reaching a strikeout milestone, which we'll also get to later. Then, of course, we want to end our season with a win. We did that. It wasn't where we wanted to end the state championship. That's the way, ultimately where you end your season with a win. But we still have to end our season with a win, which is a good way to go into the off season. All right. Now let's get to announcing the 2024 baseball roster. When you hear your name, just stand up and remain standing until everybody's called. Michael Rosales, Miles Ulacki, Grant Lorenzen, Rodner Arnaud, Angel Peralta, Kevin Porter-Real, Zach Tyler, Aiden Jerez, Braden Melich, Ronnie Arnaud, Luis Pimentel, and RJ Coleman. All right, this is your 2024 varsity baseball team. All right, now getting to our awards, we'll start with the most improved. Coming to the season, we had an unexpected injury to one of our players, which made our players to adjust roles. This player was one of those players who had to make a huge adjustment. As someone who started varsity a small portion of his sophomore season, coming to the year, he's expected to be a key hitter, a key outfielder. I mean, occasionally pitch when we needed him to. With that injury early in the season, that thrust him into a different role. He early on started as a closer, then quickly became my number 3 pitcher. Despite not throwing many innings as a sophomore, his junior year, he ended with 27 innings, 3 wins, 25 strikeouts, and a 3.09 ERA. He's not here tonight, but I still want to recognize a most improved player, Zach Tyler. All right, next is our Sportsmanship Award. This player could have easily won the Most Improved Player and/or the Mustang Award this year. I probably haven't expressed this to him enough, that how much he's meant to this program, especially this year. This player patiently waited his turn to start on varsity, and when he got his chance, he took it and ran with it. This award, Sportsmanship Award, isn't exactly about stats, but I still feel like I want to mention some of his stats. He led our team in home runs with 3. He got a big save in that big win I mentioned earlier against Spotswood, while striking out their Division I Seton Hall commit to end the game in dramatic fashion. In his last career high school game, hitting two home runs in the final game to end our season with a 5-1 victory over St. John of Vianney. So again, this award is not about stats, so it's more about being a great teammate and displaying sportsmanship all the time, which this player did for the last 3 years. While patiently waiting, he never stopped working and supported his teammates. No matter the day, time, score, win or loss, his smile and attitude always remind us that baseball is a game and needs to be enjoyed at all times. The Sportsmanship Award goes to Luis Pimentel. All right, now we have our most valuable player. Like I said, kind of with the Sportsmanship Award, because we have a big group of guys, a good group of guys here. We have many deserving players who could have won multiple awards, but one player stands out as our most valuable player. He also was put into a leadership role this season and excelled in every aspect of the word leadership. He may not always be the most vocal leader, but he leads by example, always working hard, hustling, and being a great teammate, as well as being an excellent student. He's been a dual threat since stepping on the field last season, and then this year he led the team in batting average with .329. Batting average, 26 total hits, 4 doubles, 4 triples, stole 13 bases, and also scored 13 runs. As I say, dual threat on the mound, he also earned 3 wins, had a save, maintained a 2.44 ERA, and recorded 46 strikeouts. He was voted as All-Blue Division GMC, and also received several votes for the GMC All-Conference team, which is a huge accomplishment as a sophomore. With him leading the charge, the future of JFK baseball, I think, looks very bright. Congratulations on being this year's most valuable player, Grant Lorenzen. All right, and finally, we have our Mustang Award, all right? From day one at JFK through next week's graduation, he's consistently representing ideas of what we want Mustang athletes to be. His commitment and dedication to improvement, both on and off the field, is evident in his countless hours of extra practice. His hard work is paid off, as seen in his milestone on reaching 200 career strikeouts this season, alongside an impressive team-best 1.80 ERA and recorded 64 strikeouts. His achievements include his commitment to Stockton University, where he'll continue to play baseball for the next 4 years, highlight his impact on our program over the past 4 years. Congratulations to R.J. Coleman on receiving this year's Mustang Award. All right, thank you. That's our 2024 baseball team.
Great job, baseball. Congratulations, and congratulations again to all teams and all athletes and all the coaches again.
Thank you.